Good evening, everyone. This video of today of mine, especially for those students who really feel that public speaking is very tough, who really feel that it's very tough to speak in front of public, especially when it's informal. But let me tell you, public speaking is not tough, but it's very easy if we know how to speak. More importantly, public speaking is so important nowadays that it can be the deciding factor in many things, such as your career development, your business growth, and even in relationships you have with your friends and your family. Therefore, public speaking is a skill worth learning. We all must learn how to speak in public. Nowadays, every other person, every other student is trying to make a YouTube channel for yourself, or you are trying to be very socially active on various social media. Therefore, what you have to do, the most important thing is how to do public speaking. So today I would be sharing certain tips with you on how to actually speak in public. Fine. So today, the first thing that we always have to remember is nervousness is normal. We all become so nervous whenever we are told to speak in public. Now, public can be even your class. Whenever a teacher tells the child to come in front of the class and speak something, even if it's just 10 lines about yourself, definitely many students really behave in a very different manner. It becomes so tough for them to speak. I'm really sure that the students who are watching must be relating this point of mine with yourself. Many people feel that some physiological reactions, like it can be pounding hearts or it can be even the trembling hands, they experience such things. But I need to tell those students, I need to tell those people, do not associate these feelings with the sense that you will perform poorly or you will make a fool of yourself. Many times students come to me also that they cannot speak in front of the whole class. They ask me that I should take their presentation separately, but I should not tell them to speak in front of the class. But remember, nervousness is normal. Some nerves are good, rather, they help you give the best of your performance. So, what can be done? The best ways to overcome anxiety, the best ways to prepare, and prepare some more. You should take time to go over your notes several times before coming to public to speak. Make your notes. You have to write so much in your own hands so that when you make notes with your own hands, you have the capacity to learn, you have the capacity to prepare. And once you are comfortable with the material, practice speaking a lot before you actually come to the public, before you actually come in front of the whole class to speak. You can videotape yourself, or you can tell a friend or someone, your family member, to listen to you, to watch you, and then to critique your performance. Now, this criticism can be positive. Definitely, it can be constructive. If someone tells you that you are not speaking in the correct manner, take it as a constructive criticism, take it as a constructive feedback, so that now once you come in front of the whole class to speak, you are confident enough, you are prepared enough that now you give the best of your performance. The second point that you have to remember whenever you come for the public speaking is you have to know your audience. Whatever you are speaking, your speech is about them. It's not about you. You already know so much of content. But now, if you are delivering something in front of your audience, you should know in front of whom are you speaking. Now, for example, I'm talking to you as you are my students. I'm teaching you how to learn, how to speak in public. Therefore, I should know what is my audience, who is my audience. It's quite possible that I am going to give training to a student, or I'm going to give training to a person who's working in an organization. Therefore, the way I deliver whatever I'm speaking, it has to be different. The content that I deliver, it again has to be different. Before you begin to craft your message, you consider who the message is intended for. It is for the students, it is for the housewives, it is for the professionals, or for whom. You should learn as much about your listeners as you can. That means knowing about the audience. What will that do? That will help you to determine your choice of words, level of information that has to be given to the other person, the organization pattern, and the statements that you are using. Definitely, I would not be using tough words or the jargons in front of students who may not be able to understand. I would not be using very easy words when I'm giving public speaking in front of the employers or employees or the professionals. The third point, organize your material in the most effective manner to attain your purpose. What does that mean? You have to create the framework for your speech. You have to make a sort of structure for your speech, whatever you are speaking. Write down the topic, the journal purpose, the objective of your speech, the specific purpose, the central idea, and definitely the main points have to be written. So once you are yourself clear what you have to speak, then you would be able to deliver that content in the best manner. What normally happens, that we have to ensure to grab the audience attention in the first 30 seconds or at the most 1 minute. Tell the objective of your speech to the public, to the people who are listening to you. They should know that whatever they are going to listen from you, it's going to be helpful for them. They are going to gain something from you. Fourth point, always watch for the feedback and adapt to it. Whenever you are speaking in front of public, what you should do normally, we being the teachers or we being the trainers, we make a feedback form. So once we have given the speech, we ask all the audience to fill that feedback form so that we know how did they like it. We get to know they require us to make any changes in that or no. This is one method. Second method, to watch the feedback from the audiences, you may not give them the forms to fill, but you can have a focus on the audience. What does that mean? You gauge their reactions. You just see from their expressions how are they feeling while you are speaking. Now, I am also trying to know how you are feeling while I am speaking. You have to adjust your message accordingly in that particular field and stay flexible. Now, for example, I'm delivering a session in the class. Now, I have to see the audience. If they're actually showing me attention, they are feeling happy, they are gaining some information, I can just see from their expression. If I feel that yes, from their expression they are giving a smile, they are nodding, or they are even giving me the answers, that means whatever I'm speaking they are understanding that, and they are able to take whatever I am giving them. And if they are not giving me, showing me any interest via their expressions, I have to stay flexible. So what I should do, I should immediately, whenever I am seeing that the other person is not showing interest in my speech, I should immediately, to grab their attention, I can switch over the topic. For example, I can immediately start with a story or some other thing, some other content of their interest, so that they come back to me, they listen to me, and then again I come back to the topic that I am speaking. Next point, because I cannot really afford to lose my audience. Finally, the fifth point for today, let your personality come through. Normally, many a times what happens, we try to imitate some other person whenever we are speaking. It is seen that especially the students imitate their teachers or their role models whenever they are speaking. And in that imitation, they just lose their personality. And during the speech only, that becomes very chaotic. Sometimes they are trying to imitate someone, sometimes, but they are not able to because they may not be having the same skill set, the same capability, the same ability to speak which the other person possesses whom they are imitating. Therefore, be yourself. Do not become a talking head in any type of communication. You should be able to, and you will be able to establish better credibility if your personality shines through. Don't, I won't say that don't have any role models, but at the same time, become someone that other people like to watch you, other people take you as a role model, and your audience will definitely trust what you have to say if they can see you as a real person, if your personality is being shown in whatever you speak, the way you speak. Let the other people know that yes, whatever you are speaking, it's you. It's you who are speaking. It's not someone else who's speaking. Your personality should reflect in your speech. Your method of speaking, your method of delivering the content should actually show that it's you who are speaking. They should not think that they are just watching someone else. They should not think that they are watching some other actor, some other celebrity, some other teacher, someone else. They should know that they are watching you, because you should realize that they are here at this moment to listen to you. They are here at this moment to watch you. They are here at this moment to learn from you. So therefore, I really am sure that you must have learned something from me. What I tried to speak today, I tried to share 5 points with you all today of how can we have a good public speaking. Remember, public speaking is definitely very important. You may go to any field. You may choose to become a teacher. You may choose to become an engineer. You may choose to become a marketing person, or you may choose to become a CA. Any person, any field, public speaking is important, because ultimately you have to communicate to the other person. You have to sell your product or your services to the other person until the time you are able to convey your message in the same manner which you intend to. It shouldn't be you are trying to say something else and the other person is able to grab that in some other meaning. No. Whatever you speak, that should be transferred in the same manner that you want. Therefore, all these 5 tips that we did today for good public speaking, finally, we again summarize them. The first thing that we did was nervousness is normal, accept this. So, what has to be done? Practice, practice, prepare, prepare, so that finally, when you are there in front of public, you are confident enough. Second thing we did, know your audience. Your speech is about them, not about you. You should know the level of the audience. You have accordingly you have to deliver your content. Third point, organize your material in the most effective manner to attain your purpose. It has to be the structure has to be there, whatever you are speaking. Fourth point we did was watch for the feedback and adapt to it. You can immediately adapt during the speech, or for your next speech you have got the feedback, the way you have to speak to them. And finally, the fifth point that we did was let your personality come through. That means whatever you speak, your personality should be seen by the audience. They should be able to relate to the same person to whom they have come to listen to. So finally, I'm really sure you must have liked this video. Do let me know if you want some more content on this. I would be coming with more content on the various more public speaking tips, so that we learn how can we speak in English. Yes, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, so that whenever I'm coming with more videos, you get an alert and you can watch them. Do not forget to comment on this as well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye for now.